Hi Cancers, and welcome to your bi-monthly relationship profile reading. This is the Dream Medium. Welcome if you're new to my channel. So in this reading, you will be getting a past, present, and future spread. So I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. Relationship profile reading for Cancers. Relationship profile reading for Cancers. Relationship profile reading for Cancer. What happened in the past between Cancer and their love interest? What's happening presently between Cancer and their love interest? What will happen in the future? Cancers, how have you guys been? I feel like you guys sighed when I asked that. How have you guys been? Okay. All right. So you've been waiting. You've been waiting. Let's see. Just make sure that these cards. Okay. Who have you been waiting for? What have you been waiting on? Let's see. Clarify the King of Pentacles. Oh. Okay. So, the top three cards represents your past. The bottom three cards represents your present. And then over here to the side is all about your future. So we'll talk about your future spread once we're done talking about the past and the present. So starting with your past spread, what happened between you and your person? You do have the King of Pentacles. Now, really when I saw the King of Pentacles, I saw that you were waiting on someone. But it's more so I feel like you have been working on yourself to attract this person. Okay, in Clarity of the King of Pentacles, you have the Six of Pentacles that came out, and then you have the Two of Wands. So the Six of Pentacles is telling me that you felt in the past, you felt like you had to like get yourself to get together. You felt like you had to prove something to your love interest in order to attract them, or in order to look like a valuable person, you know, in their life. The Six of Pentacles is telling me that the reason why you felt that way is because they were not really reciprocating. You felt like you were doing all the work, and you saw that they were paying attention to something else or someone else. You just felt like you were not, getting that value, that attention, that recognition that you deserved. So I really feel like for my Cancers, you were kind of working overtime, right? You're kind of working overtime to get this person to want to be with you. You even have the Two of Wands here. So I feel like you were kind of like slick. You know what I'm saying? You were very smooth with it. You didn't make yourself look desperate or too vulnerable. You made yourself look very independent and confident, but you were also, working on yourself, to look like to look more attractive, to make your life look more, attractive to this person. You probably felt like you had competition. Maybe your love interest is someone who is very popular, or a lot of ladies, a lot of women like him or like them, or, a lot of men like your partner, whoever it is that you're dating. Next, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see. For the Eight of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Oops. Eight of Wands. So I'll tell you this. You definitely won. If they were involved with other people or they were focused on other people, your hard work, whatever it is that you did to get this person to recognize you or to see you as the best lover for them, you did your thing, because the Eight of Pentacles is telling me that that hard work gave you what you wanted, this gave you what you wanted in this connection. Now, in clarity of the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands. In clarity of the Eight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, you guys. The Eight of Wands came out with the Five of Wands. So that was one of the reasons why I intuitively saw that, if you were competing against other people to get this person's attention and you felt like too many people were involved and they were, like other women or other men were distracting your love interest from really focusing on you, I'm really seeing that, there came a time in the past where they decided to stick with you. Next, you have the Temperance card. Clarify the Temperance. So the Temperance card is telling me that in the past, later on, you did get a relationship with this person. They definitely chose you out of the options that they had. Like I said, you did your thing in getting this person to notice you or recognize you. So a connection did begin between you and him, or you and her, whoever it is that you're dealing with. Now let's talk about your present. What's happening? Actually, no. Let's go back to this Temperance. I'm still kind of looking at it and I want to clarify the Temperance. Uh-oh. Eight of Swords. Okay, so I kind of see some unfulfillment here. Now, it's like you got this person, right? You won. If there were other people who, were getting their attention, they managed to choose you and focus on you. So you got them. Check mark. But I'm seeing here that after you got them, you kind of felt a little bit of, dissatisfaction. And it's because while you did have them, you felt like there was no growth. You felt like there was no progression. Like, don't get me wrong, they were, doing their part in the connection, fulfilling you. The two of you were together. But I just feel like you wanted to see changes. Like you wanted, like moving up the next level, taking the connection to the next level. And that wasn't happening. For some of you, it could have been that you just wanted, maybe you wanted marriage with this person and they weren't giving you that option. Or it could just be that you wanted to see them put in more effort. Like for some of you, to be honest, I'm hearing that you were kind of bored with this person. Like after doing all the work, to get them, you got kind of bored, or you felt like they were not as passionate. They were not doing, the connection was just stagnant. Let me just say that. Okay. So, looking here at your present spread, what's happening between you and your person currently? You have the Star card, the Hangman, and the Six of Cups. Let's see. Clarify the Star card. Oops. King of Swords. Ooh. What is this? You're regretting. Oh boy. Okay, Cancers. So I feel like presently you are losing passion for this person. It's almost like the spark isn't there anymore, and you're having some ideas And whatever the idea is, they're not included. Your person is not included. Um, let's just talk about the clarity cards. So the King of Swords came out. Now, I do feel like this is your energy, where because you're losing passion for them, you are kind of getting distant, cold, and defensive. The Moon card is also telling me that you are hiding things from them. Like I said, you're not including them in your plans. It's almost like you're not even considering them. And then you even have let's talk about this first. You have the Five of Pentacles. So your disloyalty is kind of fading away because maybe right now there are some, obstacles. Maybe right now the two of you are going through hardships in the relationship or the connection. And that's making you want to go towards someone else. All right? But just remember that no connection is perfect. And I was going to say for better or worse, this is not a marriage. If it is, take this card as that. It's kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel. When there's hardships, you stick with your husband or you stick with your wife, your spouse, and you overcome that obstacle with them. And in the end, you will get the abundance and the reward for your loyalty. But I'm just really saying that regardless of if you're in a marriage or not, I really feel like presently you're having ideas and it's not including your person. You also have the Five of Cups and the Page of Cups. There we go with temptation. I feel like perhaps someone has your attention and, the Five of Cups, it's almost like I really feel like you're giving up on this connection, Cancer, and that's really because you're being entertained or fulfilled by someone else. Clarify the Hangman. Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Hangman. What's going on with the Hangman? Strength card. If presently you are feeling tempted to be unfaithful in this connection, I will tell you now that it isn't worth it. And the reason why is because whoever it is that you're thinking about leaving your person for, whoever it is that, is entertaining you, distracting you from focusing on your partner, you and them are, while they make you feel this rush and they're distracting you from what's happening in your relationship with your person, they are carrying the Knight of Pentacles. Whoever it is that is distracting you and tempting you to be disloyal to your partner. The Knight of Pentacles is, first of all, they're carrying the Knight energy, so they're very indecisive. But the Knight of Pentacles is also a slow energy. So whatever it is that you want from them, if you want something serious from this other person, it won't happen anytime soon. Right? Clarify the High Priestess. Three of Swords came out. My goodness. Yeah. I feel like presently you're kind of stuck, especially here with the Hangman. You're not making any decisions on which, who you want to stick with, who you want to choose. And if you're not careful, you will cause a third party situation, which will lead to a lot of heartbreak. Or the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. Oh boy. This new person that is tempting you to be unfaithful to your partner is probably like an ex of yours or someone from your past. Definitely. That's what the Six of Cups is saying. And I feel like if this hasn't happened already, because it is in your present very soon, if it hasn't happened already, very soon you will, make a really big mistake. I feel like some of you are even might get intimate with this new person that's tempting you. And when I say new, I'm just saying new to differentiate, between your boyfriend, your husband, or whoever, the person who you're with in this relationship versus the person who you're kind of tempted to, be with and leave your partner. Three of Pentacles, there we go again. Remember the Three of Swords even came out for this Hangman. Three of Pentacles is influence from outside, interference from an outsider. You're bringing a third party into your relationship, or at least you're thinking about it if you haven't already. You even have the Ten of Wands. It's going to end in disaster because you will be unable. It's going to be too stressful juggling two relationships. Clarify the Nine of Cups. You have the Seven of Wands. I really feel like you guys, you need to be careful because there's some greed and selfishness that I'm seeing with this Nine of Cups. And while you will be getting fulfillment from multiple people, the Seven of Wands is saying that it's going to take up a lot of your energy having to juggle two relationships. So let's see what's going on or what will happen in your future. Clarify the Judgment card. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Oh my. So I'm really seeing here with the Judgment card, a final decision will be made about this chaos, but the decision will not be made by you. It will be made by your person who you're in the relationship with. And a lot of you guys will get caught with that Three of Swords that I saw. It will be exposed that you were tempted by someone from your past and you did something that was very disloyal to your partner. And that's going to make your partner either want a divorce for those of you who are in a marriage or want to separate from you and make a breakup. Especially for those of you who are in a marriage, please be careful, because if your partner, your spouse, does have legitimate proof that you are, committing adultery, the Page of Wands is saying that they're going to hit you hard with like a lawsuit, court cases and stuff like that. Next, you have the Ten of Swords being clarified by the Knight of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the ultimate defeat, especially for those of you. So for those of you in a marriage, it's going to be like, I'm telling you, be very careful. If you're not happy in your marriage, you can go about this, in a more appropriate way with your integrity and dignity instead of doing this sneaky stuff, because Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, it will be exposed and you don't want to lose your marriage and lose, other things, especially, connecting to like a lawsuit and a court case. For those of you who are not married, you're just in a relationship, the Ten of Swords is you really feeling horrible because your partner will want a breakup. Your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend will want to separate from you. And the reason why I'm telling you that it will be the ultimate defeat is because you will then realize that you're not only going to be losing them as a lover, you'll be losing them as a friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to hurt a million times more. Um, it's just going to be really nasty. Um, so with this Page of Pentacles being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, notice the pentacles, right? I am seeing that you will later on choose to be with that new person that you were, being scandalous with, I guess we can say. I'm not passing any judgment on anybody, but you will return to that person who tempted you, who initially tempted you with this Knight of Wands. But please understand that they have this Knight energy. They might make you feel the rush, make you feel excited. They're charming, they're passionate. They gave you what, your partner wasn't giving you, whatever it is that makes you so attracted to them. But be very, very careful because they also have this sneaky energy. And by choosing them officially, by choosing to be with them, you might be walking into something that is just very chaotic, but you won't. I kind of see you being like that, the Fool card, going towards someone and not knowing what you're getting yourself into. All right. So, Cancers, thank you guys so much for watching. I know that this video was, I don't I don't think I've had a reading like this before, but I know that it's going to help someone out there. Please remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to, apply to every single Cancers out there. If you would like a personal reading, please do check out my website. The link is in the description box. I offer a variety of affordable tarot readings, so please take a look if you're interested and book a reading with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much.